2021 Los Angeles Dodgers franchise, day 27. We've been offline the past couple days due to unrelated issues, but we'll pick it up tonight. Alright. I had the opportunity to visit the Dodger Stadium today, and we took a special clubhouse tour, and that was quite an experience. I was very pleased with how it turned out.
Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful
Got a few new looks at how the stadium looks from the field level. So,
and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match
seeing
the
it now
winning streak in baseball
on this
history.
screen is a little bit different for me. So,
Clayton Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
okay, Kersh.
Any thoughts?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Rojas goes down for the first out of the game.
There were quite a bit of
first pitch on its way.
there was quite a bit of commentary about Shohei Ohtani. He was not at the stadium at the time we took the tour. He did show up earlier in the day though, and as part of the tour we got to see the Dodger clubhouse, and his gear is in its locker for the time being, so knowing the man's around is a big deal. So,
hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. High in the air down the right field line. Souza is under it. And the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top
works
of
for
the
me.
first here. And now the Dodgers get a
The
crack
pitches
at
to
it.
a minimum.
No score. Merrill Kelly
Had the chance to see the Dodger bullpen,
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about
and even was able to take a picture standing on the mound.
Righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that was a very special moment for me to be in that dugout, stand on that little hill of dirt, recognize, you know, being a part of history there. So many pitchers have pitched for the Dodgers. Yes! Beat that shift, baby. Good job, Jock.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
It works. It definitely works. I have a photograph of Max Scherzer in that same spot. I have a picture of playing Kershaw on the mount right next to it. I got the one where Scherzer was, but I didn't have time to get a picture of going with Kershaw, so it was nice to stand on that little mound of dirt. Know that one of my favorite pitchers was in the same spot. So
you're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Going back is the right fielder. He's there to track it down.
Oh,
and that'll end the inning.
Almost.
We are still scoreless.
Almost. That would have been nice.
So now into the box is Christian Walker. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And that one's in on the hands to start
but
the ball one.
The big thing was at the team store. There were quite a few people.
One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And there are the umpires assigned to this one.
Out there looking for Shohei Ohtani gear.
One of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon.
I saw several people on the tour had just purchased gear of his, and they wore it on the literally right out of the bag. So that was nice. That's one of those things that, you know, he's bringing new people into the fold, and that's certainly happening. I saw evidence of that today, so that's a good thing.
Striding in is Nick Ahmed. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 5 base hits in 29.
Growing the fan base is a good thing. So
Kershaw gets the sign.
I just can't wait to see what happens during the season. So
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield.
right.
And the side is retired.
Good job, Theo Everett.
Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
But it was good to be at the stadium, and you know, I've taken the regular tour before, but this clubhouse tour was different in several ways, but also the same in others. So I was pretty pleased with how that turned out.
Around first, digging for 2. And it's
Alright,
a good start to
JT,
the inning for the
that works.
Dodgers on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. The batter will be Gavin Lux, and he'll hit with a chance.
It's always a pleasure to be at the stadium, but to
great RBI opportunity here, but at the
see it in a different way is always a plus. And of course, the World Series trophies are,
a tight game can make a big difference.
You know, can never get tired of looking at them. So
from the stretch, and he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely.
He danced the runner. That's fine.
So one gone with a runner at third. And that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the 1-0 lead. And he is
That's
in
what we
the
want to
second
see.
base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Next up, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
That's okay. We got one on the board. Don't need to mash it. Just hit the ball and bring guys home.
Now to the plate, here is Seth Beer. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone.
Keep it clean. On to the next one.
So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to
that San Francisco team really stayed on top of things that year. We were neck and neck with them most of the season. They wound up winning it by 1 game, so.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Merrill Kelly is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. fouled off. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And another foul ball.
I talked to the tour guide about what I'm broadcasting and how well the game does such a good job of putting me into that sensation of being at the stadium. He told me about how the developers had come out and set up a whole bunch of sensors and cameras and everything else to get the detail down as well as they have. So it's interesting to learn about that.
Batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball. It's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special
See ya.
we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Good job, CT3.
No one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Chris
I was fortunate to find out today that when we saw inside the Dodger clubhouse, Chris Taylor had his locker completely populated with his gear, and he still had some of his hats from the previous season. It was interesting to see what he had kept and what he didn't. So it's interesting to know that they keep that kind of thing instead of get rid of it at the end of the season. So little details. So
here's Jock Peterson now. Now another one hit deep to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra
job, Jock.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
All right, Albert.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols.
Oh, wow. Really?
And that's the first down.
Not what I was looking for, but that's okay.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
I asked the tour guide about where Pujols had sat in the clubhouse, but I didn't get an answer. So maybe another time.
Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 2-0 LA.
That's what we're talking about.
Now at the plate is Josh Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
It works for me.
Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. To the plate now, David Peralta. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pops this one up. And this is taken in for the second out.
I'll take it.
Stepping in once again is Ketel Marte. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground.
Wow. Broken bat.
First with his Pujols, and he steps on
Got
the
it done.
bag for the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Shattered. Oddly enough, the trophy that you get for breaking an opponent's bat,
So stepping in
I got that in a game with Kershaw doing the pitching. Excuse me for 1 second.
This is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball
Yes.
will stay fair, and it's gone.
Good job, Luxie.
Home run.
Looking for a big year for him.
Solo shot down
Coming
the
back
line
from
and right. Third home
knee
run
surgery.
for him on the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a
Suffered an injury in
3-0
spring
lead.
training, and we lost him for the whole season. So,
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Steven Souza. Hit in the air down the left field line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now this
Souza
is
doing the work.
wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So here's Austin Barnes. First pitch here is hit off
Way
to the
late.
right side and fouled. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
almost looked like he was trying to hit me.
Hit in the air to center field. Marte is right there, one down. Ready now is Clayton Kershaw. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. Next up is Chris Taylor. Glasgow's solo homer last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more.
Yes, and I'll take it.
And that is down.
And then some.
As he arrives at second without
That
a play,
works.
as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Jock swings and sends the ball to deep right. And
Yes.
that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely.
Definitely take that.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Good job, Jock.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Caleb Smith answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Albert Pujols swung on and hit deep to left center. Peralta going back at the track, the wall.
Adios, amigos.
See you later, over the wall.
Good job, dear Albert.
Albert Pujols, a two-run shot, home run number 9 on the year.
I remarked to
one
one of the people on the tour because we were talking about Pujols, and I said I was just really happy that he was part of the organization, even if only for a little while. I'll always cherish that time he was with us.
He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone.
Yes.
Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back
Good job,
pitches.
Max. Broke it open.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to
definitely
ride
works
this
for
wave
me.
as long as he can.
Into the box now, Justin Turner.
Third baseman.
Popped up. Walker there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But
That's
they
okay,
managed to
JT.
bat around as 9 men come
We'll be
to the
fine.
plate and 6 of them score. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. So here is Christian Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Muncy waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now here's the first offering. Kelly makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Now at the plate
Keep it
here
simple.
is Nick Ahmed. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch to save it.
Popped him up. Muncy is there. And he makes the play.
It works for me. Kershaw keeping the pitch count low.
Still 8-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
If there's anything I would say
Now for the bottom of the 5th.
I wasn't
And next will be the speed threat. Gavin
super
Love.
thrilled about,
Matt, and going back to that
tour.
last at bat when you hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone.
and
So
maybe
I'm
they
on
have
down
this
right now.
somewhere
I'm
else
thinking
in the
try to keep
stadium,
the
but
ball
I
at
haven't
knees
seen
and
it.
below. He doesn't handle the pitch quite
I
well.
haven't seen enough.
They've obviously locked in on
The team has a lot of history.
and they've done nothing
We're
but
one of the
be
best,
aggressive early in the count. There's
most
another
celebrated
leadoff
franchises
single to get 'em going.
in baseball. We've
Into
been to the
box,
most World Series.
Souza. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
We've had Hall of Fame players. We've had, multiple
There's a look at the final line
instances
for the Arizona
of
starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get
newsworthy
the ball where he wanted
or
to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's
significant
a brutal feeling sitting in the
events that
dugout
happened
knowing
with the
you
Dodgers franchise.
disappointed your team and you went out there and
There's a lot of
laid an egg.
history there,
he'll
and I'm
probably
fine
send it
with
in the air
what
out
they
to
show
center field.
on the tour. I think it's great.
And no trouble for
But
him as he makes the catch to
if
end the inning.
anything,
Dodgers go down quietly.
I would
as
like
it
to see
remains an
more
8-0 ball
of
game.
the celebration of the
And now Seth Beer
20
will try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
2012 through 2023 team era,
First
the-
offering.
or 2013, excuse me, through
And he
2023.
just keeps rolling along.
Um,
Starts another batter out
winning
with strike one.
10 of
Hey, the guy
11
on the
division
mound is
titles,
absolutely
going to
pounding
3
the
World
zone, and that's
Series,
why he's been able to
winning
stay
the
and pitch
2020
deep into this
championship.
game.
I did not see a lot of that on this tour, and
Lined up and the 0-2 pitch.
the trophy is
Now
nice.
a little looper down the left field
Oh,
line.
there goes the no-hitter.
And the
Oh,
Diamondbacks
Jug.
have their first hit of the game.
Boy, oh
And
boy,
this'll kick
you're in
off
trouble.
The base of the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man in a scoring position on the leadoff double.
Hold on to 2.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat
There's
to
celebrations
second
of
base.
Vince Scully and Jackie
So
Robinson.
here now is the pitcher, Caleb
Um,
Smith.
A
And
lot of
his
the
first
awards
plate
that
appearance of
the
game
current
here in the
generation of
6th.
players have won, but
From the stretch.
I did
And
not
it's
see a
fouled
lot
away.
of memorabilia or
High fastball
displays
is in there.
honoring those teams that went to multiple World Series and won in 2020.
Swing and a miss on the fastball
was-
that time, out number 2.
Like I said, maybe they have it somewhere else.
Knocking him down all
I
afternoon.
don't see it,
We've seen a lot
and
of
I
bunt
think
outs
that
from him where he didn't get much resistance.
should be
3 pitches right there and
changed.
See you later.
because those teams were a big deal for this generation of
And
Dodger
now
fans.
Josh Rojas.
And now that we're
Look at
entering the
fastball.
Ohtani
In there
era,
on the outer half, it's 0-1.
they
He's
may
been
be
listed
just
as
completely
2
swept
at-bats
under
so
the
far.
rug. And I'm not a fan of that. So, we'll see.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's so... Well, leave it
All right,
right
Kirsch.
there as he strikes out.
Great
and
job.
that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Following
I mean, the
this.
team, has quite a bit of material about Vince Scully. One of the greatest,
So now
announcers
here
in the
is
history of announcing.
It was a fly-out
Nothing
for him
wrong
in
with
his
that.
last trip.
Absolutely nothing. He is an icon of icons.
Swing and a liner.
Good job,
And
Kirsch.
that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he
His
throwing the ball
2020
well, but now he's mixing in a base hit
championship ring
late in
that the
game.
team gave him
His
is
manager
back at the
opts
stadium
whether or not
as
he
part
wants
of
to
one of
pitch
his
run, keep him
the
in
exhibits.
there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
But as far as what you see on the tour, there's hardly anything else
High in the air out to center
regarding
field.
that 2020 team.
Marte is there.
And
He'll bring this
I'm
one
just not thrilled with that by any means. Like I said, I haven't been everywhere in the stadium, but taking the tour, there should be more of that era, in my
He
opinion.
offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Albert Pujols. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Hard on the ground towards short. That fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA as the lead.
Okay.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
David Peralta.
I'll get Brewster up.
First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Like there was a previous tour I had taken, and they had a display for Walker Buehler and 3 other pitchers who pitched a combined no-hitter in Mexico in 2018.
Ready with another 0-2.
And that display is now gone. I don't know where it is. There was a scorecard from, I believe it was Game 6 in the the dugout of the 2017 National Championship Series, and where we won the pennant. But that is also gone. I don't know where it went. What was on display was the scorecard from Albert Pujols' 700th home run game. That was part of a current generation display as part of a series of themed displays that they have, but that's it. And I was like, that's it? You know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with showcasing our significant amount of history. But the current generation, to me, is very much underrepresented as part of the tour. And I don't know if we can ever get that to change.
High and deep to right center.
Oh, get there, Steven. Get there. Yes.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in next, Christian Walker flew out last time up. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way.
I mean, memorabilia from Josh Beckett's no-hitter was on one display a couple years ago, and that's gone. Clayton Kershaw's no-hitter was on display, and now that's gone. These are things that I think the team would benefit from putting on display because they're more recent. And I think that would connect with quite a few new fans who are coming to see Shohei but are also interested in the franchise's history. And showcasing some of that recent history, I think, would be of enormous benefit. Good job, Kirsch.
Number 25 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Max Muncy. He's set, and the pitch down the left field line and deep.
I mean, Mr. Muncy here has hit several postseason home runs in multiple postseasons. And yet nothing of his is on display. Okay. To me, that's, I think it would be beneficial to showcase something like that. Instead of stuff from the Brooklyn Dodgers era.
And he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this
But,
season. It's
you know, I don't have that,
Anything that is
that
around
kind
the
of pull,
strike zone,
so.
he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
At the plate, Justin Turner hit down the third baseline. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
And Justin Turner is tied for the all-time postseason home run record, team record for home runs. And yet there's nothing on it on the tour. I know that as a Dodger fan, but new players may not. Our new fans may not know that. Let's see. Yes.
And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
good job, Lexi.
As the swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Steven Souza. Driven nicely into the gap.
That works.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
All right, home run Barnes.
As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning.
Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cody Bellinger.
All right, Cody. Let's do it, buddy.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up.
That was not what I had in mind.
And that will end the
Damn.
inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves
That's
early.
okay.
More matinee baseball here on. Brustar Gratterall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1.
I mean, I know that 2013 to 2023 era still resonates for me because I still wear the hats and the t-shirts from those big games and the wins and everything else.
And now time is called as
Jack with the beach ball
has made its way out into left field here. Again, a 1-2.
But taking the tour today, you wouldn't know how any of that had happened. And I think that's a minus.
Very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Fouled off. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Seth Beer. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor will lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Taylor.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in next, Jock Peterson. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Golf foul off to the right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Yes, great job, Jock.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past
Staying hot.
changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Almost lost it there, but
had
to recover.
They're still in front, 10-0. Into the box, Drew Ellis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Haven Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26.
Here's the first pitch. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there.
Works for me.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Josh Rojas. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they already put the all-time winning streak record on their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, This is one of the greatest
Cue the
teams
Newman.
in the history of baseball.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Clayton Kershaw earned his 9th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Merrill Kelly struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Ball game. Kershaw, 7 innings, 1 hit, 9 Ks, no walks, no earned runs. I'll definitely take that.
For the Diamondbacks.
Alright, right into the next one. Alright. Alright, let's do it. I mean, in one sense, having what's on display is priceless. Preserving history,
In 1962, we
you
are
know,
just about ready for baseball
educating
from Dodger
about
Stadium in Los Angeles.
the
Today, a matchup
length
out of the
and breadth
National
of
League
the
West
team
between the
and the
Arizona
impact it's had.
Diamondbacks and the Los
Nothing
Angeles
wrong with that.
Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match
But
the longest
this
winning
current
streak in
generation of
baseball
players,
history. Coming up next,
I think, needs to be
Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting
covered a
assignment.
little bit more.
What's your take on it, Dan?
I would be
Hey,
more
this is a very
satisfied
unique
to
pitcher. He is really
to
tough
have
hit when
more
runners
of their
get into
stuff
scoring
on
position,
display.
and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Turner has it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Now, of course, my hope
Forecast high
over
calls
the
for
next
80
decade,
degrees, but we're at
you know, is that
76
this
here at
team
opening pitch.
is able to get over the hump and win championships and everything else. And I hope all of those
And he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
things are
Peralta,
documented on the
a
tour.
6'1" left-handed
Other
slider
than
and thrower. He's in the midst of his
trophies
8th
or
major league season.
Awards that hang on the wall.
Again, another
you know.
foul ball. Bases
So-
are empty, 1 man out. And there's a changeup in there for a called third
Good job,
strike,
Lee.
and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won
And
the
of
battle
course, I
because
mean,
of it.
I
Josh
enjoyed
Rojas is in with
tour
2 away now as
immensely.
he looks at a called strike 1.
I've gone several times, and even this time I learned new things, and that's always a plus. Learn more about your franchise and, you know, games at the stadium and everything else. So
Blake Walston will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the Road Warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off
Job,
here in the
Mookie.
bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
his locker was also populated, from what we could tell. His training gear, his jerseys, and his equipment were all in there, so that was nice to see.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Peralta going back.
All right.
This one is gone. A home run.
Good job, Mookie.
A solo home run there for Mookie.
So we had Betts, Ohtani, and Chris Taylor, who had their lockers populated. So that was nice to see.
Yeah, we always talk about how
And tour guide explained to us that certain players move around, and you know, not every spot is dedicated to one person. They tend to move around some. So I asked about Albert Pujols, but I didn't get an answer. So I don't know where he's at.
At Blake now, A.J. Pollock swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder.
Yes!
He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
29 in a row. Good job, AJ. Good job.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Walston is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
First pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Ahmed has it. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead
Works for me.
2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit.
AJ keeping the streak alive.
Will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager was our
He's collected 3 hits.
World Series MVP.
Sent on the
You wouldn't
ground
know
back
that
to
from the
second.
tour.
He's got it. Over to
So,
first, and that retires the side.
That's what I'm talking about. Just
So
one of
it's
those little
2 runs
things
here
that
on 2 hits, with
I
one of them
notice
being
as
the
a
home
fan
run. On to the
that
second
a lot of
now
people
at
may
Dodger
not
Stadium.
notice. So
It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first,
Yes.
and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's it. The right fielder, Seth Beer.
Digging in will be Seth Beer. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And there's ball one. Dan set
No,
up
but then
behind the
again,
plate is
there
Joe
may
McDonald
be
as you see
stuff
the
for
rest of
those
our umpiring crew
that
in this
era
one.
that is not on the tour.
He's a tough guy to
I don't
figure
know.
out sometimes, Dero. One inning here.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Yes.
Up next for
But
Arizona,
I
Drew
think
Ellis,
stuff like that
who was
should
hitless
be
in
on the tour.
yesterday's shutout loss, as were many
But
of his
that's me.
teammates. First pitch hack in here, and that's the
We're
first
fortunate
strike.
enough to have a very storied history as a franchise,
Now a swinging bunt.
and exposing it to a whole new generation of fans is
Swung on and
a
missed,
big deal.
and that's the final out of the inning.
So,
So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a
not
foul
by much.
ball. The 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
The second baseman.
No one on with one down, and that means the plug and play.
I mean, I could go on and on
Utility
about each of these
Hernandez will
players
bat
and
next.
their contributions to Dodger history that aren't on the tour.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kike hit 3 home runs, including a grand slam in the clinching win in 2017 against Chicago. None of that is on the tour.
Line drive base hit
Works.
into the left center field gap. And he'll reach second now with one away.
So,
Oh, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep
good
it
job,
going.
buddy.
Sit right there.
15
Hitting
in a
streak,
row.
15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you.
although I will say I was
Stay in
very
focus,
heartened
not
to
trying
see
do too
his
much,
jersey,
staying within your
his
plan,
number 8 jersey,
studying the opposing.
hanging
Hard hit
in
ball to
the
second. Fielded cleanly, and there's
team
out
store
number 2.
available for purchase. They had Freeman, Betts, Kershaw,
So a man at third here with 2 gone.
Walker
And that
Buehler
left-handed
and,
pitcher who bats right, Alex
and Kike.
Wood will
So-
hit next.
pretty good cross section of Dodgers there. So, plus Shohei as
Now
well.
the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss as he starts
Good job,
the third
buddy.
the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next, here is Nick Ahmed, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
It works.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Walston. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing in the midst of the first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad back barrel accuracy.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. And the inning
Really works. I will take that and then some.
They're down 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next is center fielder A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
Yes.
This is gonna find its way into left.
Good job, AJ. Stay hot, buddy.
We used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
All right, Freddie. Let's do it, buddy.
From day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Pollock, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
It definitely works. Good job, Freddie.
At second with 2 aboard now.
Taking care of business.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here now is Will Smith. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Corey Seager, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Corey Seager.
As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Walker shading to his right, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings. The batter will be Dalton
Missed opportunity.
Varsho, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding something.
And a base hit, the first one of the game so far for the Diamondbacks. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff.
Wow,
triple.
really?
So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into 3rd with a triple.
What's going on?
Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Josh Rojas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Because I don't have it. It's that simple.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Grounded to first.
I've had the chance to play it, but I don't own it myself.
Up next, Christian Walker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little
I had
bit
wanted
more
a
patient at the
baseball
plate.
game
Barely
kind
able
of
to make
mess
contact.
around
Down
with.
0-2 now.
And this was on sale. I bought the Jackie Robinson edition.
Swing
I'm
and
a
a miss
Dodger
on the
fan.
knuckle curve, and the inning is
And
over.
just been poking
So
around with
1
it,
run,
trying to learn
1
how it
hit,
works
no
and everything
errors,
else.
and no one ready to go.
And this 2021 team has meant a lot to me when they played together. So I built the team according to how I like it.
Center field. Center fielder going back.
Home run! Good job, Cody.
It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 15 for him thus far.
Belly
And it
bombs
gives
are
the
always
Dodgers
welcome.
a 3-1 lead.
This is the matchup
Good
you
times.
like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Beer is there, 1 away. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Alex Wood. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This one's flared off to the right side. Beer in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
I think it's great that he's with the team.
So 2 down.
He's a phenomenal player.
And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Provides a new
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
sense
Puts it on the ground
of
to third.
anticipation
Throw to second.
and excitement.
And the side is retired.
To have a player of that caliber on your team is
One for the Dodgers
always a
on the
plus.
solo home run.
he
We're
he
through
had his
4.
choice
It's
of
3-1 LA.
teams to go to, and we are fortunate enough that he chose to pick us.
Welcome back to
And,
Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Going forward, we'll just do the best we can,
Now
and
it'll
hopefully
be
we can
Seth Beer grounded out in
win
his
some
last
games,
at-bat.
play well in the
Here's the first
postseason,
pitch.
hopefully win a championship.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late
When I went to the stadium today, there were
Just getting
quite a
blown
few
away so far. No reason to throw anything else
um,
to speed up his bat. Just stay right
people
there.
in the team shop.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. For him this afternoon
Yeah,
as
well,
we
winning
check
a
out
World
the
Series
league
is hard.
leaders.
I don't
And as you
care
can see right there, he's up near the top
what you
in the
think
National
about
League, currently
how they
third
perform.
best.
It's
Now
never
the
easy.
pitch. Drew Ellis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
One run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And
if you want to talk about choking, look at San Diego. They didn't even finish above 500 for all the money they spent.
2 strikeouts doesn't get much better than that.
At least we won our division. So that's part of what baseball is. It's always, you never know what's going to happen.
High and deep down the left field line.
Foul.
And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and it remains a 3.
Look at your big spending teams: Atlanta, the Yankees, Houston. They didn't win anything either. So
from the stretch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner.
Yes.
And now this
Ground rule double.
over the wall down the line out there for a
That's the second one of the game. 29 straight.
This park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last.
Good job, Big Willie Style.
Trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. And he
I don't have a current
base
favorite
with an RBI double.
individual player.
He was not messing around with that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch
If anything,
fastball
it's
all
the Dodgers
way,
as a whole.
and that's exactly what he
I don't
got.
have a single
Nice job to
individual
rip it down the line
player that
and
I can
drive it
point
and
to
run
and
at the same
say,
time. He'll
this is
feel
my
good
guy.
about that one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Hot shot.
And when I played the,
There is Ahmed. In time to first, and there are 2.
when I had access to the MLB The Show 23, I played a game with the 2023 roster, updated roster, and it was nice. Oh, come on, Cody. All the players, I knew what they were capable of from watching them the whole season, and it was a bit of a joy. Oh, Cody, buddy, come on, man.
And that will end the inning.
Second time in 2 games he's done that.
Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now.
So I don't have a favorite individual player. I'm more of a team guy.
As they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Okay.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
First pitch on the way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
I don't follow the NBA anymore, but when I did, I was a Lakers fan.
5 homers and 15 RBIs. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Dalton Varsho. As he pops the
In fact, I stopped following the NBA
break.
before this season started.
For him so far.
Before that, I was a Laker fan for 35 years.
Swing and a miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to
Saw
have
a lot
some
of
clunkers,
championships,
and it
saw a
certainly
lot
looks
of
like one. By the look on
players
the
come and
manager's
go.
face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swung right over the top
But,
of that one. As this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound.
I didn't have the heart to follow another season, so I unfollowed the team, and I don't watch basketball anymore.
They trail it 4-1. Caleb Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's
Good
gone.
job, Kike.
Still another.
I'll definitely take that. I do watch football. My team is New England. As bad as they are, I claim them. I'll claim them for the rest of my life.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner.
Yeah, they're not good right now. But that, you know, that's, in a sense, that's good for me because I can say that out loud and no one can claim, well, you're a Fairweather fan or you're a bandwagon. No, I've been a Patriots fan for a long time, and
Albert Pujols will get the call here as he'll hit
yeah,
for the pitcher.
we saw quite a bit. A lot of wins, several hard losses.
One run in and one gun
But
so far in this
they're still my team, and they'll always be my team. There was no football team here in LA, and
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And
yes,
goodbye. This one ain't coming
good
back.
job, Theo Albert.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I mean, I was fortunate enough to win. My team was fortunate enough to win 6 championships, and we had the greatest player of all time on our team.
The long ball is playing in this one. That was the
When Brady
first
left
pass of
for
the game
Tampa,
so far
I
for
did not
this
follow
lineup.
him.
Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what
I
they're
do
doing
believe
with
he
the
should be
team so
fired.
far?
Dero, I don't know what you think.
And I'll tell you why. For the
Swing,
past
and this
5
is
years,
also hit well out to deep center. And this one bounds around against
he's
the
had
wall.
total control.
And he'll
There
pull
was
into
no
second
post-Brady
with one away.
plan.
But
His
baseball's
drafting
game of streaks and runs
on the
and
offensive side of the
on
ball
one
has
right
been
now.
Yeah, you just
abysmal.
got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can. And he's
He
doing that
worries
coming
more
in
about
right
the
here.
defense
Came into
than
this
the
game
offense.
on fire with the stick,
And
he's
he
doing
can
that
draft for
here.
defense, but he cannot draft for offense. And the team has been just in the pits all season.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock swung on and lifted in the
I'm
air
just
to
not,
left center.
you know,
After it is
I'm not
Peralta.
confident in his ability anymore.
He gets there, and
And I
that's the
think it's
second
time
out.
for a change in every way. I mean, he still does his press conferences with a very monotone voice and no, you know, no real answers according to the questions. That was fine and good when we were winning games, but that's not good when you're 3-10.
He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Another. Rich Hill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44. Rich.
7th inning ready to roll. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
I mean, if the Patriots were a competitive team, you know, at 500 or better, I would say no. But the way Belichick has mismanaged free agency, the offensive side of the ball, hiring unqualified coaches, and then ruining the development of your number 1 pick in Mac Jones, I'm not into that anymore.
And the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now, to be fair, you know, Mac didn't do himself a lot of favors. He's had 3 offensive coordinators in 3 seasons. The middle season was an unqualified clown in Matt Patricia. Belichick should have been fired for that. You don't bring in unqualified coaches. I don't care who you are. And the past 5 years have been, the trend is downwards. We're not a contender. We're not borderline. We don't need one more piece and we're a contender again. It's just not there. And I think it's time to make a change.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
So I mean, his offensive talent this season has been abysmal. And that's not the first time that Belichick has given the team the short end of the stick on offense.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks.
Good job,
we're back
D-Mountain.
for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. Number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
I don't know what Mac is going to end up doing. I don't think he's going to stay with us.
First pitch on its way.
I don't think he has it myself. I think his confidence has been completely shot. He's been pulled. He's been put back in. He's been pulled. He's been put back in. You know, they had 2 quarterbacks practicing in the same week, which is, you know, you don't do that. That's the kind of thing that Belichick has done that is a firing offense. At one point, he didn't even tell the players who was starting. Good job, Corey. Go, go, go. Yes. Good job, Corey. So this season in particular has been very difficult to watch. The team is undisciplined. Their special teams, which was a Belichick specialty, is near the bottom in terms of their performance. You know, there's a lot of issues with the football franchise, and it's time to make a change, in my opinion. That doesn't negate what he's done. It doesn't negate that at all. But his management the past 5 years has been negative.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
So
tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is lined hard to deep left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up.
I wouldn't say that. They work together as a team. I mean, it wasn't the offense that won that last Super Bowl against the Rams. It was all defense.
Throwing in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
Brady did just enough
his side is retired.
in one series to get the go-ahead points, but that was a defensive clinic shutting down the Rams' offense. And even in the first Super Bowl against the Rams in Super Bowl 36, they were facing the greatest show on turf, and the defense kept them in it. So it's not just Brady, it's not just Belichick, it's a whole host of things that went right over 20 years. But since then, nothing or very few things have gone right. And it's time, in my opinion, it's time for a change.
And be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. Gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman.
At the plate now, Drew Ellis. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around?
That works.
Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2.
Check swings are always good.
Here at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Come on, guys. Gotta make a play, dude. Come on. That's not cool.
So next to bat will be Carson Kelly. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first.
I don't know. I don't follow college well enough to say.
And the run is in to score from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but
job,
it's way
D-Mountain.
worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position.
Right by him.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Haven Smith will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I don't have an opinion on that. It's a bit up in the air right now.
2 outs here with the runner at third. And another foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Frozen for strike 3.
All right, drop it right in there. That works.
Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Jordan Weems is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Jordan Weems.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I do not.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there in time.
Ground rule
and now
double.
hops over the wall for
I'll
a
take it.
ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. first hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Max Muncy will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at
I'll let
second.
Mr. Max
Nobody out.
hit the ball. D-Mound did enough today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the
Yes!
hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit.
It works.
And they'll put the brakes on the third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden
I'll definitely take
first
that.
and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Varsho is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. On to first, and they get the
No, no,
double
no.
play.
Oh,
And
man.
now they've
Are
got
you
the runner
freaking
on
kidding
the
me?
box as he thought about going
Oh.
home. And they will slap the tag on him
Wow,
heading back to
that was
third as he
terrible.
really got stuck out there, and the inning
Oh
is
my
over.
God.
Blake Trinan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Anarchy
ninth.
on the base pass.
So kicking off the top of the ninth is Dalton Varsho, and they could use a spark from him here. And we kick
On
off
a freaking triple play on us.
Strike here, nothing in
That was
one.
not cool.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
Now to the plate, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Okay, I didn't know what that was, but that's fine. I'll take it.
Next to hit is Josh Rojas. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Try and close it out.
This one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it
Right.
here as the ball game is over.
Man,
Take it and then some.
All-time winning streak record and their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further.
Well, it keeps the streak
and further
alive.
away.
29
We can
games.
say this now.
Cue
This
the
is
Newman.
one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Alex Wood earned his 9th win of the
He
year,
led off the
permitting
game.
only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Yeah, I don't know what that triple play was. That was all wrong. I'm glad we got to see that. Okay. 6 hits, 6 innings, 1 hit, 9 Ks, 1 earned run. That's fine.
For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Okay. It's lined into a triple play. Muncy out, Turner out. I gotta see this. This is... I don't know what this was. Okay. Makes a catch for one. There's two. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Okay. That'll be it for today. Hopefully I can get on tomorrow and we can continue this adventure. Thank you for being here, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.